Top story tonight, demands for transparency after a soldier's death at Fort Hood. Private Ana Basaldua Ruiz died at the Texas Post earlier this week. Her family believes she had been the target of sexual harassment by a superior and fellow soldiers. In a news conference tonight, the Army asked anyone with information about harassment against her to come forward. But Army investigators continue to insist there was no foul play in her death. As KENS 5's Alicia Nieves explains, many believe the FBI should make that call.
Anything that harms their mental, physical well-being, that's a danger to our nation.
At the entrance of Fort Hood, the same Army base where 20-year-old Vanessa Guillen was murdered.
And we're going to seek every level of accountability.
The League of United Latin American Citizens is demanding a federal, non-military investigation in the death of 21-year-old Army Private Ana Basaldua Ruiz. Military officials said she died on base Monday.
It is not only the moment of that death that concerns us as an organization and a community. We're also very concerned about the circumstances and the factors leading up to her untimely death.
Basaldua Ruiz served as a combat engineer in the 1st Cavalry Division for the last 15 months. Her mother told Telemundo her daughter said she was being sexually harassed by an Army superior and others on base.
Let me be clear, we do not tolerate harassment of any type.
Friday, the senior commander of Fort Hood asked anyone with information about harassment against Ana to come forward. The commander also rejected claims that his team isn't sharing any details with family.
Immediately after Ana's death, the leaders from her battalion reached out to Ana's father and to her mother to offer condolences and to provide assistance. In fact, they called them at least 5 times over the past 4 days.
The Army Criminal Investigation Division, or CID, is looking into Ana's death. They say while there aren't any indications of foul play, they aren't ruling anything out. The case sparks a reminder of how the investigation into Guillen's death began 3 years ago. Thursday morning, Guillen's sister tweeted, "Sexual harassment and sexual assault are not incident to service. When will it be enough?"
Officials said Ana's battalion commander met with her father today in California. They said they're aware of certain stressors that were going on in Ana's life, and they are investigating the circumstances leading up to her death fully and completely. Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.